Hey guys, welcome to Thursday weekly readings. And I am getting messages from people. So just be aware, guys. Check your feed and see if you some people are getting confused and thinking I'm on live when I'm not. They're just watching a replay. So make sure that you guys are checking to see look at the other people on there, and if there's a red dot behind their name, that means that you're watching a recording. And I see that Jamila is here, and I think I'm getting Jamila. Lisa is here. Hi Lisa, how are you? I think Fairjana is watching a replay. And is anyone on here friends with Fairjana? If they can message her and tell her that she's watching a replay, because I think she is watching the wrong thing. So let me out. Lisa, how are you doing? I hope you're doing okay. Let me know how things are going with you. And I see Lynn is on. Hey Lynn. And I see you today. Hi, can you see me? Yes, Lynn, I can see you today. And we are having that happen, guys, where I'm not seeing people for some reason. Sometimes it's a glitch in Facebook, or that I think sometimes it's divinely guided, that if I don't see you, maybe it wasn't your time, or maybe you weren't supposed to get a message that day. But sometimes the angels say that that person, the whole video is about them. So just be aware of that, because a lot of people are like, I'm just waiting for my name. When's my name? But the angels try to give, it's like a lot of people can resonate with each message that's given, even if it's to someone else. All right, I wrote you down. Let's see. Janina was the last person. Jamila's is on it. Jacqueline, hey Jacqueline, doing pretty good. I did celebrate my birthday week, where I ended it at a place called Medieval Times, where there's jousting, and then we went to this place called Martini Room, and I had tons of chocolate martinis, and there was no dance floor there, but we made one. So if that gives you an indication of how good of a time we had, or that the drinks were that good, it was a blast. And Mariette, hey Mariette, I wrote you down. Emily is here. Hi Emily. Okay, and then Lynn said, I believe that. Lisa said she's doing well. We got Christina Alvarez. Hey Christina. So I'm just writing down the names. And Janina said, happy belated birthday. Sounds like fun. Yes, I did have a lot of fun. And Jacqueline said, oh, that sounds awesome, Boogie. Oh, yeah. Knowing me, I can make a dance floor anywhere. And Mariette said, hey, I want a chocolate martini. Yes, those are good. I actually wrote down a recipe for the chocolate martini so that I could do it whenever I wanted to. So, yeah, that was a lot of fun. So I'm just going to go back through the names now and make sure that I wrote everybody down. Let's see. Oh, I wanted to ask you guys, people, thank you for all the hearts. Chocolate martini, yes. I wanted to ask you guys if you've encountered this. And I see Eero's here. Let me write down Eero. What I was saying, people are messaging me talking about they're getting a lot of spam emails from psychics. And that they're asking me, is this person legit? And things like that. So it's up to you guys. Use your discretion. You know, like some people, they're saying, you're going to win the lottery. If you got to buy a reading from me now, you're going to win the lottery. So what do you think? And then it's like a spam email. So just be careful, guys, if you start getting psychic people randomly out of nowhere, you're getting spammed by a bunch of them. Or a lot of people are using numerology, and it's like a spam thing. So just be careful with that, you guys, and use your intuition. And I see Eero said, hey, Laurie, it's me and Mom. So I just wanted to say that if any of you guys have encountered that, because people are really coming to me now about that. with and then they're falling prey to it, where people are buying crystals, that spending $50 on crystals from this person, and then they buy cards from this person, and then it's a ripoff. So just be careful, guys. If somebody's messaging you randomly out of nowhere, it's probably a spam email that's gone to like thousands of people. So just be careful. So now, I think I'm going to go ahead and start now. Let me see who else came in. Okay, so I'm just going to warm up my hands. I'm just going to do a blast of Reiki. So I'm not going to do a long prayer today or anything. They told me just blast them with Reiki and get on with it. So here I am to just get on with it. And Christina said, I wanted to ask you for a card. Oh yes, you're going to get one. I wrote you down. All right, so here we go. For anybody just arriving, I'm warming up my hands, doing a blast of Reiki, and then we will do readings. So think about anything you want to release or any body part that you want the energy to go to, okay? So I'm going to close my eyes for a moment and fire it up. Okay, and I feel like it's a fire today. I've been feeling like my hands have been hurting recently. I think because, so this happens periodically, it's like a fire. So if any of the other people, Reiki people, are on and you guys want to send energy to, go ahead. I open myself to connect with the guardian angels and for divine messages. Thank you, angels, for protecting us during this Reiki and the readings. Okay? I said, and this is for any people that want to receive. I open myself and I ask my guardian angels and higher self to help me to receive the Reiki and to go where it's needed. So today we'll just do go where it's needed. Okay. So I'm just going to let it go for a couple of minutes, and then I'm going to start with the readings. And for any people I am a Reiki master, so I do help people and attune them. I'm also attuned to Kundalini Reiki and a couple other things. So I try to learn new techniques as they become available or I'm inspired. Okay, guys, so I set the intention for the Reiki to continue to flow to everyone on Facebook that is open to receiving. Thank you, angels. Okay, so here we go, and let me see if there's any other names while I was doing that. All right, so if you would, for any new people that are just watching, if you would like a card pulled, say hi. So let's go back now to the beginning. We have Jamila. And did anybody message Fairjana? I think Fairjana was on the wrong thing, thinking it was live. Okay, Christina Alvarez, your Reiki healings are awesome, Laurie. Thank you, Christina. And if anybody else would like to comment, if they felt anything and things along those lines, because I think there's still some people that are kind of skeptical of the energy or that they're not as open to receiving. So thank you, Christina, for saying that. All right, Jamila, let's see what we get. So, guys, I got me a new deck. I got Angels of Abundance, and then I mixed it with Law of Attraction for money. And I feel like that I'm being called to that for Jamila. So here we go, Jamila. And she said I messaged her. All right. And Mariette sent Reiki as well. She said Reiki sent to all. All right, you guys. Okay, so this is what we got, Jamila. We got a law of we got a law of attraction that said my life is as good as I allow it to be. My life is as good as I allow it to be. And they're saying that this all has to do with, I get a feeling about it's in your head, what you want to create and manifest on a daily basis, even about feeling safety and things along those lines are spirit communication. It's as good as I allow it to be. And then this, and we do get Angels of Abundance. I'm doing 2 cards for this one here. It says, do the work. It's not enough to dream or pray. You've also got to take the positive action steps that you are being divinely guided to take. Consistently working on your priorities will make them flourish like a lush flower garden. Okay, so they're saying that this card is to start off the readings, and they are bringing up about do the work. And let me see if there's anything else. Okay, they are bringing up a little bit of procrastination and saying that it's up to you to set your priorities. And your angels are saying you're dreaming too small. They want you to dream bigger. Like they're saying, have bigger eyes that are bigger than your head. They're doing something kind of funny. They're giving me these giant eyes. So just make sure that they're saying about you manifesting for others or helping other people, lifting other people up to success. They're saying it's time for you to enjoy it and really get going on manifesting for yourself. Okay, so that was your message, Jamila. So thank you for coming on. And let's see if there was a comment. Oh, Patricia Fitzer joined. Hey, Patricia. I'm writing you down, Patricia, okay? So there's a couple people ahead of you, and then I will pull a card. And Lynn said that sounds like me too. So yeah, guys, if it resonates with you and it connects with you, take it in. So now I'm going to Lisa. And they're guiding me to Healing with the Angels for Lisa, which this is a deck that I really don't use too much. I just kind of saw it somewhere and I was like, you know what? I'm going to use this. While I was on a road trip, somebody wanted a reading and I saw this in a thrift store and I was like, I'll just get it for that. But it's still a good deck though. It's a good starter deck, guys, for anybody that is just now learning how to use cards and things like that. And Jamila said thank you. So here we go, Lisa. And Mariette says George resonates with that. Okay, good, good. All right, Lisa, what do we got for Lisa? Okay. Okay, they did bring up the card friendship for you, Lisa. They're talking about friendship and they're saying for you to open up. It's okay. My guinea pigs just started squealing. That's a sign for you, Lisa. But they are talking about friendship is important for you, Lisa, and for you to open your heart up to new people. That maybe they're showing me that maybe you're kind of guarded with who you consider a friend, or you know what, they may do something that turns you off, and you're like, you know what, I'm not gonna talk to them. They're saying everybody has flaws, everybody makes mistakes, but not everybody is. Sometimes just because they do something you don't like one time or a couple times doesn't mean that you should cut them out of your life for good. They are also bringing it in regards to family. And they're saying about family connections are important and that people are never going to see eye to eye, but they're saying that you are strongly intuitive and that you know the right things to say, the right things to do, and that you don't always have to be the one to initiate, but leave the door open for things to heal. Okay, so you got a couple messages there. One is about friendship, friends in general, and then family. And then they did bring up playfulness for you, Lisa, and they're saying you need more playtime. So even like you told me about where you did something fun for your daughter and that you felt like you were back on earth, and you were grounded and having fun. They're saying do more. We need her to have more fun. All work and no play makes Lisa a dull girl. So that's a little bit of the Shining in there, but we are in the month of Halloween, but that's the message that I got for you, Lisa, okay? I hope that resonates with you. Now I'm going to go and check on the messages. We have Annie Vina. Hey, Annie. Hey, people. Hey, Lori. All right. Annie's in the house. Now I'm going to Jacqueline. Let's see what we get for Jacqueline. They're giving me the Archangel Oracle cards. They want me to go with those. And I did get a phrase about you connecting with your angels more. So I don't know if this is something that you're currently doing and they're just validating it, or they're saying connect with us more, talk with us more. They're showing me that there's phases where you talk to them consistently and then something happens or a problem happens and then you get sucked into that situation. You forget that they're there and they're like, we're waiting. We're waiting. We're ready to help. So I feel like that's kind of a reminder. So let's see what we get for Jacqueline. And they are saying, give us your cares. So on a day, and I get a feeling about Archangel Raphael wanting to come through and healing your body and your mind. And they're connecting it with family, or maybe a family member like your mom or something like that. And they're saying about smoothing out the path, smoothing out family history, that's important to work with them on that. And we did get the card Clairvoyance. Archangel Raziel. I am helping your spiritual sight to awaken fully so you can clearly see heavenly love. Okay, so that's what we got for you. And I see Sarah Ann just joined. So for any new people, I'm writing down names and I will get to you. I wrote everybody down in a list, okay? So for Jacqueline, they're saying, think about this being your chakras, and they're showing me some of them are on and some of them are off. And they're showing me the heart one needs work. So if you could visualize your heart, and you could find a meditation off of YouTube or something like that. But they're saying for you, working with your heart and asking the angels to help you to live from your heart center and not your fears is important. And even visualizing the green color, connecting with Archangel Raphael, calling Raphael in to help you to do that. You can even ask the angels to balance your chakras for you, or to balance your heart center to help you with healing wounds, or healing things connected with family and relationships. Okay, that's what they're bringing up. But they're saying that you are accurate on your feelings. It's just that they get muddied by your fears. And then it's like, well, what do I really feel? So that's what I got for you, Jacqueline. Thank you for coming in, Jacqueline. And let's see to the comments. Oh, Lisa said in regards to her reading, unfortunately, I wasn't able to hear your message. The video keeps stalling out. Need to go out and come back in. I will listen to it later when it's working for me. Okay. All right, Lisa. Thank you. You're like the second person in. So your reading is like the second one. And Jacqueline said about her reading, that was so on point. Thank you so much. Okay, Jacqueline, I'm glad you came in. And then now we're going to Lynn. All right, Lynn. We got the Goddess deck for Lynn. Lynn tried to get on last week, guys, and for some reason she kept saying hello and I didn't see her, or it was like, I don't know. It was kind of weird. So that happens sometimes. So now I'm going to Lynn. And I feel like the goddess, I'm using the goddess guidance for you. I feel like they're saying female power is important for you, Lynn. And they're saying manifestation, creating your dreams and your goals. And they're saying that you got a fresh start, Lynn. They're saying, think of any changes that have happened to you as a fresh start. And they're reminding me, this is from my own experience. I don't know if you guys ever saw the movie Fight Club, but he says, when you lose everything, you're free to do anything. So I get a feeling that they want you to think of that as your motto. Like you are free now to do anything. You don't have to go in the same direction. This could be related to career or other areas of your life, but they're saying start over, start fresh. You don't have to go back to what you've always done. And we got the card. This is start delegating. And this one says, ask others, including me, to help you, instead of trying to do everything by yourself. Okay? And they're saying that you could call on the goddesses for help. And they are talking about waking up your inner goddess and self-care. They're saying that you need self-care and that you need to not be hard on yourself. And to think of everything as, you know what? Even though out of tragedy something wonderful is going to happen, I just know it. And then Lynn said, I just got laid off from my job, so that fits. Okay, so that's the messages that I got for you. They're saying for you self-care and to think about starting over. They're saying when this reading is, when I'm done getting off of here, to go back and listen to your reading and then kind of write it down and then see, how do I feel about that? What can I do to start over and make it fresh, not something like, oh man, my whole world just crushed. Okay, Lynn, thank you for coming on, Lynn. And I see Maritza is here. Hey, Maritza, she's one of my good buddies. She went with us last week to go see a movie for my birthday week. We saw Blade Runner. I don't know, it was kind of long. I don't know, Blade Runner. My son liked it because there was some stuff in there about women, but I was like, if I would have known that, I wouldn't have let him see it. But I don't know, it wasn't bad. It wasn't a bad movie. All right, thank you, Lynn. So now I'm going to go to Janina. Janina. Let's see, what do I get for Janina? They're calling me to the fairy deck for Janina. And Lynn said, thank you, that was a great one. And Eero said, have you seen the original Blade Runner? Yes, I have. And it was like the original, but for some reason, I guess I'm a sci-fi person. I really like sci-fi stuff. And I thought that movie was pretty cool back in the day. But then seeing the second one, I was like, well, I don't know, man. It kind of drags. I mean, it was good, though. So, yeah, I've seen the original. Okay, so back to Janina. They're making me shuffle for a while here, Janina. It's like they can't make up their mind what card they want me to pull for you. They're guiding me to a couple different decks. They did guide me about expressing your creativity, saying that that's important for you, Janina. And they're saying it's important for you to be authentic in everything that you do. Even if you feel like, I don't know if people will accept it. They're saying it's very important for you to express yourself completely. So, and this is the card I got for you, Janina. Wonderful news is on its way. Smart choices that bring rewards. Success and public recognition. So this is the card that I got. And I do get the feeling that they're saying to vision yourself that you're on this horse, and that they're saying that you can do anything you set your mind to. I do get a feeling, though, about your energy being a little bit scattered. Maybe you're thinking about too many things at once, or you got something over here, something over there, something over there. So they're saying just take your time with this. They're saying you will get to where you need to be, just to go slow. Okay? And they're saying to go slow with yourself and your dreams. They're saying slow and steady wins the race, and they're showing me the turtle crawling. Like, she'll get there. She doesn't have to. They're saying don't look at what other people are doing or base your success on what they're doing, because there's always going to be somebody better or somebody worse. They're saying just focus on you. Put your blinders on for like, you know what? I'm just going to focus on me and do what I need to do in this moment. Because they're saying nothing is set in stone. Okay, Janina? So that's what I got for you. And now let me go to the comments. Heather is here, so I'm writing you down. And I'm just going in order for anybody that is just joining, okay? Thank you, Heather. And Chrissy, hey, Chrissy Nard is here. Hi, Laurie, I'm here if you have time. Okay, so I'm going down the line. We got, next person is Mariette. So, all right, Mariette, let's see what we get. Okay, Mariette, I get a feeling from somebody on the other side, and they're saying that I'm here and I will always be here. And that they're not giving up on you, and that they're proud of you, and that I feel like you're getting pushed on the other side. It could be from your angels, but I feel like a departed person is there, and they're like, come on, you got this. Go, girl. Go, girl. Get it. Get it. So that's kind of the energy that I'm getting for you. And they told me to go to my deck that has all the archangels Michael, Gabriel, and Raphael put together. So I'm just going to focus on this. Writers group. Okay, this is what we got for you, Mariette. I feel still this is a push from the other side. Create or join a writers group to gain inspiration, friendship, and support. So I feel like this person that's talking to me, I mean, it may be one of your guides, but I get a feeling that they're saying they want you to document your life on YouTube or some other social media, because they're saying other people are going through the same thing and people will relate to your struggles and the different things that's happening to you. And they are bringing up finances and saying for you to focus on, like they're bringing up the Angels of Abundance deck, and they're saying that they want you to have that deck and for you to pull a card every day. Okay, here we go. Angels of Abundance, what do you got to say today? And then for that whole day, carry that card with you and focus on it and think, what can I focus? How can I make things how could I make things better today with this card? Like usually those cards will say something for you to do or to work on. Okay, so that's what I got for you, Mariette. Thank you for coming on, Mariette. I hope that resonates with you. And then Janina said for her reading, thank you, Laurie. All right, so now I'm going to Emily. Let's see. Emily, we got magical times for Emily. All right, Emily. Here we go. Emily. Okay, we have the card Union, and they're talking about partnerships, and I got relationships or romantic things, but they're saying unions and partnerships are important for you. You have seen and unseen ally. Oh, excuse me. You have seen and unseen allies. Draw upon their strength. Join forces with friends and flourish. Okay, so I do get a feeling that this is validation that your teachers and guides and your angels are saying we're all there for you. Everybody's supporting you. I feel like they're trying to push you on a certain path and you're fighting it, or maybe something happened in your life and you're like, I don't know what to do now, or I'm kind of stuck, but it's like they're still pushing you on. They're saying follow the yellow brick road. Go down this path. It's leading to where you want to be. Even if you think I do get a feeling about an energy of fighting something, like not wanting to do something, not wanting to go somewhere, or it may just be a metaphor for your mentality or fighting a change. They're saying let it flow and ask others for help, that you can't do everything yourself. So I feel like that's a theme, because I've heard that now second time, that you can't do everything yourself. So I feel like that's mainly what they wanted to say to you, Emily. And they're still showing me a yellow brick road for you, and it's kind of funny because I'm seeing the Tin Man and the Wizard of Oz and things like that, but they're saying that they're bringing playfulness into this, but it's more serious than what I'm saying. Okay, so that's what I got for you, Emily. And then let me go to the comments. Eero said she's talking about Blade Runner. Yes, the original was better, and I want to see the new one. Okay, good. Janina said, thank you, Lori, for her reading. And Mariette said, okay, need to get it. Thank you. So here we go, Christina. Are you still on, Christina Alvarez? Christina, they're guiding me to messages from your spirit guides, the animals. Okay, so here we go. They're saying she needs a lot of love. Okay, so that's what they're saying in regards to you. And they are saying about Christina, they are saying in regards to you about you taking care of yourself versus taking care of others, to balance that. And they're saying that sometimes I think they're talking about people in your family, saying in general that they tend to take care of others. And they're saying, remember, take care of yourself too. Because I do get a feeling about your heart, like a bleeding heart, like you're a very loving person, or you're very caring. They're bringing that up, and they're saying to embrace it, because I feel like there's a edginess to you or a toughness, but they're saying embrace that heart more, okay? But that you know the difference between when somebody's taking advantage, or that you're able to give freely because you care, okay? They're saying that you're smart enough to know your limits and your boundaries with that, but they want you to be more loving. So it's a balance between giving to yourself, taking care of yourself, and giving to others. So I hope that makes sense, because I felt like they were telling me a couple different things. Okay, so we got, this is for you, Christina, and anybody else that resonates with it. We have, there's something out of balance in your life. So do whatever you need to do to correct it. Okay, so I feel that's in regards to what I was just talking about. And they're saying about also, I do get a feeling about accepting things the way that they are, and then flowing with it so that it can change or get better. That when they're giving the example of someone being sick, and if you keep focusing on them being sick and you're worried about them getting better, they're saying, what are you bringing to that situation? You're bringing more sickness, you're bringing more worry, you're bringing more fear. And then they're showing me you being by someone, and then they start getting the worries and fears amplified within them because you guys are closely connected, or that you're together a lot. Okay, it's like catching a cold. When one person gets worried, it goes into the other person's energy fields, and then they start getting worried. Okay, so that's what I got for you, Christina. So I hope that makes sense for you and you understand it. And let's see, I'm going to go to the comments. Emily said, thank you. I wish I knew where that road is leading me. Well, you know what? That's important. That's a question that everybody wonders about, but a part of it is using faith and trusting that you are being guided to the right thing, but also there's a little bit of making smart choices as well. But they're saying that they want you to trust your intuition more, Emily. All right, so we got Christina saying, awesome. Yes, it all makes sense. Thank you so much, Laurie. Okay, Christina, thank you for coming on. So now I'm going to go to Patricia. Hey, Patricia. Oh, you know what? I think I skipped someone. I'm going to go to Eero. All right, so here we go. I'm going to go to Eero and then Patricia. All right, Eero. Eero and Mom. Eero and Mom. Okay, they are talking about a lighthearted energy for you, and they're showing me somebody studying. So this may be something that you are currently doing or from the past, but they're saying don't forget to have fun. Okay, so the first card that we got, it says immediate action. A challenge you can successfully manage, a passionate relationship. So they're saying for you, it's time, I guess they're saying that some things are out of balance, and make sure to check yourself in regards to your relationship and make sure that you're giving all that you can give to balance the giving and receiving there. And they're saying immediate action needs to be done. And they're saying considering the needs of others, that sometimes you could get lost in yourself, or get lost, like because you're an open psychic person, you could get lost in what's going on with like your environment or other people. But they're saying bring yourself back to center and focus on your closest relationships and family healing and also support. So even if there's a family member that kind of bugs you, they're saying to ask the angels to bless them and to heal the situation. So you guys may be okay now, but they're saying in the future there may be more friction. So this is about different types of relationships. And this is from Mom. A romantic partner you can trust. Excellent advice that comes from the heart. Getting involved in a cultural or creative endeavor. So for this one here, a romantic partner you can trust, excellent advice that comes from the heart, getting involved in a cultural or creative endeavor. Okay, so for this one here, I got the word of someone like carrying the weight of others or carrying the burdens of other people. So for this here, they're showing this guy and he's standing there, but when I looked at it, this guy was holding another person. So this guy was carrying another person when I looked at it. So that's an important message for you. And they're saying also about to not carry the energy of the people you're around, to make sure that you clear that out, because you're picking up things from your environment and can make you feel scattered, or you have this priority here, that over there, that over there. They're saying call your energy back. Ask your angels to help you to feel centered and grounded, and to bless any energy that you've absorbed from other people and give it back to them. And I do feel like there was somebody standing next to me, Eero, so I know that you're an intuitive person. If you could see who that was, I don't know if that was your mom or not, but somebody was just looking in. All right, so that's what I got for you, Eero. And Eero was laughing and said, how did you know? Okay, all right. Now I'm going to go to Patricia. Are you still here, Patricia? Let's see what we got. Patricia. They said, Patricia, that you're too focused on other people and that you need to take care of yourself more, and that they're saying that you're worrying a lot. They're showing me about somebody worrying. It's like a record player, a broken record player. Maybe there's things that you're not facing about a situation or a relationship that they are bringing up that what you told me about, that you had dreams about a situation, and that they're saying for you to make sure that you come at the situation more out of logic than out of feeling, and that that sometimes you get caught up in the emotions and then you don't see clearly what's going on. That you have to be calm and think about things from a calm perspective, and then you can see clearly, okay? They are bringing up Christmas for you, Patricia, and they're saying for you to make sure that you save money up. That you save money to do something nice for yourself for Christmas. That you need to spoil yourself a little bit, like not going crazy, but they're saying buy something that you wanted, save up your money, and then put it under a tree or put it somewhere that's a favorite place. And they're saying they want you to decorate your home with like Mickey Mouse or different things as well. They're saying that they want you to have a cheery environment for Christmas, okay? And let's see what the cards we got for Patricia. Are you still on? Okay, we got self-acceptance. This is important for you, Patricia. They're saying, look at the image of this angel. The angel's naked and like, here I am. Here I am. What about it? They're saying that you are beautiful just the way that you are, and that your lesson in life is self-acceptance. I did get the card about children as well, and they're saying that you have the mind of a child, that you are very innocent in ways, and they're saying that sometimes people could take advantage of you, so be careful who you let into your heart. Just ask the angels to help you to bring in kind people that have your higher interests in mind. Okay, so that's what I got for you, Patricia. Now I'm going to go to Annie. And then let me check the comments. Eero said it was Mom. That's her. And thanks. I will work on that. Okay, good. Because somebody went and they looked in. And I was like, I'm not sure who that was. Okay, thank you. So now I'm going to go to Annie Vina. Thanks for the hearts. Annie Vina, are you still here? Some people are leaving, you guys. They're missing their readings. Okay, Annie Vina. Let's see. Annie Vina. It's like they want me to go to every deck. They're saying there's some message for her on every single deck. Oh, okay, all right, Annie's here. Okay. Okay, here's a card that we got. You got a Law of Attraction card. It says, billions of us are living in perfect diversity. And they're saying that they're bringing up a little bit about self-acceptance, but also about how everybody is interconnected. And that you may be angry with a person. They're saying try to understand things from their perspective, or say, you know what, I asked my spiritual team, my angels, and my departed loved ones to help me to understand, why is this person doing these behaviors? Why are they doing these actions? And then they're saying for you to look at the person and say their name and say, this is from another spiritual teacher that I saw, but they're bringing it from my experience to you. How may I serve you? They're saying that you could look at people that you're having problems with, or that they're just irritating for some reason, and look at them and say, how may I serve you? And then just focus on them and see what you get. And they're saying about focusing on how everybody is interconnected, that's important for you to know. Okay, so that message was a little bit different, not the usual stuff they talk about. So I asked them to bring me something new for you, Annie, and I think they did. So I hope that resonated with you. And Annie said, we are one. And what I told you about, what they were saying is a technique that you can do to help you to connect with people who you feel like, I don't understand where they're coming from. I don't know, this person confuses me. And then that way, because they're saying that you're intuitive, so you'll get impressions on how best to work in that situation. Thank you for the hearts, Annie. And I see that Star's here. Hey, Star, how are you? Okay, so now I'm going to Sarah Ann. And Annie said, I like that thought process. Okay, good. Sarah Ann, are you still here? And you're welcome, Annie. So we got Sarah Ann. Sarah Ann. Okay, they're guiding me to the Archangel deck here. for Sarah Ann. And then after Sarah Ann, I'm going to go to Maritza. There's a couple people I'm going to get to. I'm going to do Maritza, Heather, Chrissy, and then Star. If you guys hang on. So now I'm going to Sarah Ann. Okay, Sarah Ann. Okay, so here we go, Sarah Ann. So some of these people are getting off prematurely. Like they're saying, hey, I want a reading, and then they leave. So, but you know what? Like I was saying, it's important for people to watch it because there's probably messages coming for you before we even get to yours through other people. So here we go. Sarah Ann, spiritual abundance. And they're saying they're talking about your mindset and how you see things. I do get a feeling of extremes. It's either it's positive, it's bright, or it's horrible. So they're saying it goes between extremes. And they're saying to keep that abundance, you have to have a steady, to not get sucked into anything that's going on in the moment and judging it as good or bad. They're saying more as an observer. And then thinking about, you know what, how can I make this situation better? And allowing yourself to kind of just sit with it, not sit there and focus on the problems. Okay, this is a problem, that's a problem. Oh no, now there's this, now there's that. Oh, this person doesn't like me, this is going on, that. They're just saying, take your time and focus on one thing at a time. Spiritual abundance. Thank you, angels, for blessing me with infinite abundance. Okay, and they're saying for you they're saying it's your mindset. So change your mindset, focus on, there's bringing up the law of attraction. So if you don't know what that means, whatever you focus on most, you draw to yourself. So are you going to bring drama and chaos and problems? Are you going to get sucked into other people's stuff? Or are you going to focus on within and peace within yourself? Because they're showing me a little bit of being too focused on outside, what's going on in the outside world, and then comparing it to yourself. So they're saying don't compare, because comparing leads to, you're not feeling good about yourself. Okay, so they gave me a couple different messages there for you, Sarah. So I hope that resonated. And now I'm going to go to the comments. I see Heather. She said, hello, Mommy Jane. So you want me to read your mom, Jane, too? Okay, so now I'm going to Maritza. Okay, Maritza, are you still on? Let's see, Maritza. The angels are telling me whether these people are on or not to read for them. So here we go. Maritza. Okay, we got, oh wow, this is a good card, Maritza, spiritual growth. And they're saying that you've come a long way, but they're saying somewhere along the path you've fallen off. And they're saying, I do get a feeling that your angels are saying that it's understandable, that your priorities have changed, and that your priorities are more on family and a job and things like that in the physical world. But they're saying you're forgetting the spiritual on and off. And they're saying, bring yourself back. The spiritual world and the physical are supposed to be like this, and they help us to work through things. Without that, it's like we're alone. We're a fish swimming in an empty pond with no food. Okay, so they're reminding you, come back to us on a regular basis. They're showing me a little bit of sporadic energy, like, I'm having a problem. Oh, angels, please help me. And then when everything's okay, they're saying that you're not talking to them as much. So just think about that and think about your relationship with them. So that's what I got for you, Maritza. So now I'm going to Heather and Jane. So we're going to do your mom, okay, Heather? And, all right, let's see, Heather. Okay, they're guiding me to the fairy deck. Heather and Jane. They're showing me that these cards could be interchangeable, so they might be for both of you. So just take what resonates. I feel like they want to focus more on Jane. Okay, so I'm going to start here. I did say Heather, but this may resonate for your mom as well. Be practical with respect to how you proceed. The ability to make anything more beautiful. Meeting someone who can help your dreams come true. So for this one here, they're bringing up practicality. And they're saying for you, they're giving the example of someone wanting something and they put all their eggs in one basket. And they're saying, look at, it's kind of a funny example. They're showing me the angels putting all these different eggs in different baskets. So this is probably the egg symbolizing opportunities or growth or relationships. And they're showing me there's thousands of eggs in baskets. And they're saying she's just focusing on this one and the egg's cracked and it's broken. And then they're showing me the egg cracking and that it looks kind of gross inside. It doesn't look positive. So this could also be a metaphor about focusing on not just narrow focus on maybe a bad situation or a struggle or a person that's not making you happy, for example. But they're saying there's all this other stuff being presented to you. And they're saying, they're showing me a lot of energy being put into, so we're going back to the egg again, which, like I said, it could symbolize a person, a situation. So the egg is cracked and it doesn't look healthy, and someone trying to put all this energy into it to fix it or to help it, but it's not doing anything. So your spiritual team is saying, know when to give up and move on. And they're talking about limitations and boundaries as well. Okay, so that's the message that I got for you. So to just think about that information and where that may apply for you. And now let's focus on Jane. Or they're also saying about maybe pointing out bad qualities in another person over and over. That to focus on the good parts in them so you can bring that out. Because they are talking about relationships now, which could be with family or with another person outside of the family or a friendship. But they're saying the more that you focus on the bad qualities, that's what you're bringing to the situation. So here we go. All right, so Jane, indecision may be holding you back. Make the choice that's best for you rather than trying to please others. Feeling trapped between the intellectual and the emotional. And they're talking about memories being important, or someone kind of lost in the past, or it's like they're being pulled, like maybe you're out somewhere and you get these triggers or these reminders of the past. They're saying bring yourself to the present. That's where life is worth living. We need her in the present moment. We need her there. And then they're talking about this statement here. Make the choice that's best for you rather than trying to please others. So again, they're saying maybe this is you. They're giving an example. This is you, but then this is other people. This is what they want, and you want this. But you choose that because of the other people. So they're saying don't forget about yourself. They're saying that there needs to be a balance there, which how much between, I feel like this is a theme also that came up, balance between how much you give and how much you receive. And they're saying that you know the difference when you're doing too much or when you're not giving enough. And they're saying if it feels good, keep doing it. If you don't feel good about it, don't keep giving just out of obligation. Okay, they're saying, the angels are saying it kind of, your heart could be filled with light, and then if you're giving out of an obligation, it's like it turns dark. So just make sure to check your feelings before you do that, okay? So that's what I got for you, Jane. So thank you guys for coming on. I hope that resonated. Now I'm going to go to Chrissy, Nard, and then Star. Chrissy. All right, let's see. Chrissy, are you still here? All right, they want me to pull one from the... I got a lot... Yeah, second time the Gabriel card came out. We got a Gabriel card for Chrissy. And I usually post artwork back here, guys, but today I was like, you know what? I wasn't that creative today, which I know I have to start doing my artwork on a regular basis again. Sometimes I get sidetracked. All right, back to Chrissy. Okay, so Chrissy, this is what we got for you. Retreat. To block out distractions, spend quiet time alone so that you can focus on your priorities. And they're saying that there's other people on here that are watching that they also need to retreat and take a break. They're bringing up people on Patreon. So there's some people on Patreon that are watching. They're saying take the time that you need, retreat. And then let me see what else. Okay, they're saying daydreaming is important for you, Chrissy. They're saying this is you sitting here, and what you want is outside. They're saying get out of the chair and go after it. And they're saying make the difference and changes now, so that they're saying what you do in this present moment affects the future. And they did tell me to turn over this card and say ask Gabriel to help you with your dreams and creativity. That Gabriel will help and will come. That Gabriel loves to help people in regards to those areas and seeing the parts of themselves that are hard to see and communicating. All right, so that's what I got for you, Chrissy. And now let's see, we got Star. So Star, are you still here? Let's see, I'm not getting people messaging me, so they're going to have to listen to the replay. But I feel like, again, if people leave, that these messages will hit the people that are going to watch it after. Okay, oh, we got Guardian Angels for Star. Guardian Angels. They're telling me to just go right from the bottom. The Guardian Angels for you, Star, are saying they're glad that you're here, and they're saying they're glad that you're back. And that they do want me to continue to work with you on a regular basis. That they do see changes happening for you. And then they do see changes happening for you. And then it's like when you're not connected to them, or you're not with them enough, or you're not communicating with me, it's like it falls off. So let's see what we get. This is for Star. And then I'm going to stop after Star. And I see Heather said for her reading, yes, it is so true in my life right now. Okay, good, Heather. I'm glad that you stayed on. And then Mariette says she's still here. So I feel like these messages are for other people that are going to watch it as well. Star, you have been confused about a situation in your life. And now suddenly everything is completely clear to you. You have known for a while. Whether the truth was revealed to you by your angels, disclosed by a friend, or discovered on your own, it feels great to be awake and aware. Feel free to ask for time alone if that's what you need. And they're showing me, they're highlighting they love it. Whenever I get this card, they always highlight the image. The girl is sleeping. She has her treasure or her prize there, which is her grapes or something that she's worked to achieve, and she rests. And then these boys are coming, and they're sneaking in it and trying to take it away. Okay, so they said, think about this. Okay, so that's what I got for you, Star. So, you know what, guys? I'm going to get off of here. And thank you, everyone that has stayed on. Thank you, all the people that have shared my page. Take care, guys.